Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I do apologize since I did post about this Q&A around 3 months ago now, and I'm just now getting around to it. But I was quite busy with school and a lot of other things, so I do apologize, but let's just get right into it. First, I'm going to be answering a question that I get asked quite often in my comment, and it's about what I use to record, edit, and all that stuff. So I'll be answering that first. I use something called NVIDIA Overlay. It comes with my PC's, I believe, graphics card. I use that to record my gameplay, and then I use Capcut to edit, and I use Canva for my thumbnails. But now on to the questions that I got asked under the post. So we'll first start with at Dean the Bean 18. He said, "Congrats, I hope you reach your next goal soon." Thank you, Dean. And they asked 4 questions, so let's start. The first question, when did you start playing Adopt Me? I started playing Adopt Me during 2023 when Adopt Me had the Ducklings Easter update, and that's when I started playing Adopt Me seriously. And I think that's why the Ducklings is one of my favorite pets. The next question is, what's your favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite movie. I'm more of a series, show, and like anime type of person. There is a lot of movies I like. I just really can't name one at the top of my head right now. I might put some on the screen though. And next is Adopt Me, your favorite game. If it isn't obvious enough, I'm definitely very obsessed with Adopt Me. I love Adopt Me, and I'm super happy that I get to make content on Adopt Me. It is definitely my favorite game. And will you ever show your face? The answer to this is maybe. I think so in the future. If my channel keeps growing, I might end up doing videos with my face and things like that. So it's just a maybe. Just stay tuned, guys, because I might. But thank you so much, Dean, for the questions. And now on to the next one. We have Stay Pookie asked for the Q&A, how old are you? I'm 20 years old. I turned 20 on March, so actually like 2 months ago. And yeah, I think I started playing Adopt Me when I was 17. Lav, how do you never get scammed? I thought I would answer this because I feel like it's very important for me to address this as well. I don't get scammed because I don't believe people at all, and I don't think any of you guys should either. If something sounds too good to be true, especially in Adopt Me, just know that it is. Just don't trust anybody, don't do any trust trades, don't give your pets without nothing in the trade. If they say they're gonna trade you back, they probably will not. Most of the time they don't. And yeah, just don't trust anybody, guys. There's a lot of bad people and scammers in this game, okay? Just don't trust people. That's all. I don't trust anybody. Also, take care of your account and don't click any links or put any of your information about your account anywhere. So I know there's a lot of like places that people like to like post a lot of comments saying, "Oh, click the link on my bio for free pets," guys. It's a scam. You're gonna get your account hacked and they're gonna take away all your pets. So don't click anything shady. Now, Lucy asked, how many hours a week do you spend on playing Adopt Me? I actually used to spend a lot more time on Adopt Me than I do now, but I can't really give you a specific amount of hours. I just know I have a lot of hours on Adopt Me, but I definitely used to play a lot more than I do now. I think now probably like an hour or two a day. I just have so many other things to do right now that I just play whenever I can. So hopefully that answers your question. Caitlin Gamer asked us 3 questions, and they also said, "Hey Lab." Hey Caitlin, thank you for your questions. So they first said, who inspired you to start your amazing channel? I think starting a YouTube channel, well, not I think, I know starting a YouTube channel has always been something that I wanted to do. So I just went ahead and did it and just kept posting, and I think I truly got lucky. And now I have a lot of amazing people that watch my videos and support me, and it's just the nicest thing ever. But yeah, I just always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and again, I'm super happy I got to be on Adopt Me, a game that I actually enjoy and play. So yeah. What's your main theme for your channel is the second question. My channel is just based on Adopt Me. It is on anything Adopt Me. Honestly, I used to post a lot more building videos than I do now, and I still do. But my channel is just anything that has to do with Adopt Me, just whatever I want to post. Mainly, I think I do post a lot of shorts making neons and megas. That's like my main thing under my shorts. And then I have a lot of like tutorials on my actual videos and things that have to do with building and grinding and things like that. So honestly, just everything Adopt Me. And then, is Lav your real name? let's just go with yes and no. That's all I'm gonna say. And then Caitlin said, love you so much and congrats. You're a huge inspiration to me. Thank you, Caitlin. I love you too, and thank you again. Now, the next questions that I'm going to be answering are all kind of based on building and trading your builds, and I think I do get asked these quite often in my comments, so let's just get to answering them. First, we have Ad Mooney said, how long did it take you to find your style of building, and do you ever need other styles? Wait, and do you ever do other styles? Love your vids, by the way. Congrats on 20k. Thank you, Mooney. Oh yeah, guys, I posted this Q&A when I hit 20k. That's how you know it's been a while. But again, thank you, Mooney. And it did not take me much time to find my building style. It's just what I've liked from the start. I never really had to go out and search for a style. It's just what came naturally to me. And I don't think I really do other styles. I just do what's comfortable for me. If I ever do decide to do other styles, I definitely will. It's not like I'm against it or anything. I just do what I like and enjoy. But thank you, Mooney, for your question. Next, we have Add Vlogs with Lily. Where do you get inspo for building, and how do you get inspo for DIY decor? Mainly when I first started building, I mainly got inspiration from other people, and I think that's what everybody kind of goes through when they first start building. And I did get inspiration from other people as well for DIY decor, because obviously I didn't know how to build, I didn't know what to use. So yeah, but now I just kind of look back on my own builds and things that I forgot that I used to add and just redo them. Or I also do have a lot of builder friends on like TikTok and other social media apps that I do like their builds a lot, and whenever they build something, I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be so cute on my build. I take inspiration from them and I include it in my own build. I always kind of change something about it, like I make it a little bit more unique to me, but obviously it's still inspiration from them, and I do give them their credit because everybody deserves their credit. So yeah, I hope that this answered your question, Lily. Sabira Ice Cream Adopt Me asked us 4 questions, and let's start with the first one. What do you set as a baseline for what the worth of the house you built is? With this question, I think I'll be answering other questions that people asked, very similar to this one. So I think, at least I personally, you can do as I do or not if you don't want to, but I'll just tell you guys how I set the value for my houses. I set the value on my houses based on how much time I spent on them, the effort that went into them, how nice they look, the bucks I put into them, and yeah, just how nice it looks. So like, for example, my Queenslander home, if I ever did trade that home, I would make sure that it's for a very high and good offer, something that I wouldn't regret at all, because that house took me a long time and it's a lot of bucks. So I definitely would not trade it for anything that I don't think it didn't deserve. And not just on the bucks, I put a lot of detail and effort into that house. It's one of my favorite ones, which is why I kind of use it all the time. But yeah, and another example would be like the 5k budget home I have on my YouTube. That type of home, I spent very little amount of bucks into it, and it did not take me a huge amount of time. So that kind of house, I would trade it for a much smaller offer, and I would accept it for any sort of good offer or just any offer that I like. I wouldn't be asking people or looking for an extremely high offer. So that's what I do. Hopefully this helps you. And yeah, I do know another thing you could possibly do. You can ask if you have any friends that play Adopt Me or anybody that you want to show your builds to, and ask them, hey, what do you think this house is worth? You can also do that. You can get people's opinion. But yeah, if that helps you as well, that's something you could do. So the next question, how do you advertise and trade your homes in servers but also online? So I don't really use any servers. I never did. The only way that I have ever like advertised, I guess, my homes is through YouTube and TikTok, and that's how I got it out there, and that's how people gave me offers, and that's how I traded my homes away. So I can't really give you any places besides, I guess, YouTube and TikTok where you could try, because that's the only places I ever used. But I do know there's other social media websites that you could try to use to trade your houses. I just haven't used any others, so I can't give you my opinion on those. But the next question is, how much has your inventory grown due to house building alone? So I definitely give credit to having, I guess, my good pets and like a good inventory, quote unquote, to trading my builds. I'm definitely not a good trader at all, so I definitely didn't do this through trading alone, even though trading has been a factor in it. It wasn't the biggest one. Building definitely is what helped me get a lot of my good pets. And then the last question is, how do you make neons and megas so fast during updates? Even if you're using Age-up potions, how do they not run out? So, I actually like to grind for these Age-up potions when we have the 2 times aging on. That's kind of the main time I grind for them, and I use like either 1 or 2 accounts that also have a fully grown pet, so I can also get Age-up potions with them. And that's kind of all I do. I save them, but obviously I still use them. So I hope that my answers helped you, Sabira, and I will be putting some other people's questions on the screen that are kind of similar to this person's questions. And I guess it all ties together, so my answer would be sort of the same for these as well. So here at Miley asked a very similar question, like where do you find such good offers for your houses? Again, all I ever did for my houses, or like still kind of do whenever I have a house to trade, is just post them here or on TikTok. Those are the only places I use to put my houses out there. And they also asked, how did you manage to keep the amount of your bucks high when you have so many builds to make? I don't use all my bucks when I build. If I feel like I'm running out, I just stop building, take a break, grind for bucks. But I always set a limit. For example, if I have, I don't know, like if I had 120,000 bucks, I would say, okay, I'm gonna use up to 20,000 only. I'm not gonna go under 100,000. Once I get to 100,000, I'm going to go grind for more bucks, and then I'll continue my build. So I don't rush myself, and I don't use all my bucks ever at one time. I take breaks and I just grind for more bucks. So yeah, I hope those answers helped you. And then here at Preppy Penny asked also very similar questions, but they also said, oh my gosh, congratulations, you're such an amazing builder. In person, you totally deserve it. Thank you so much, Preppy Penny. I love your username, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And their question was, can you give me some tips on how to find a value of a house? When I want to trade a house, I don't really know how much value it is, and I'm scared I won't trade it fairly. So again, my answer would be the same as earlier. Just base it off of what you think you deserve. But if you don't think you can set a good value fairly, then I really suggest asking other people or multiple people for their advice and asking them what they think a good offer for your house would be, or what your house deserves and things like that, if you don't think you're like a good judge for your own house. But again, I hope my answers help you guys. Being able to trade your build and get good offers. I'm not the best person, I feel like, for this, because I only use 2 places to kind of show my builds. I know a lot of other people use multiple sites and multiple social media places to put their builds out there, but unfortunately I don't have much personal experience with all the other ones, so I'm only talking about 2 places that I ever showed my builds to get offers. But yeah. Okay, now onto the rest of, I guess, the more normal questions or more random questions. I'm gonna try to answer the rest of these questions pretty fast so I don't make this video too long. But here we have Sleepy J. He said, oh my golly, congrats on 20k subs, well deserved. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. And then their questions, they had like 5 questions, but let's start. What is your favorite neon and mega you've made? My favorite neon is still my neon owl, and then I guess my favorite mega, I'm just gonna go with the mega flower power duckling. It was my first mega and I'm very attached to it, so I'm just gonna go with that one for my mega. What's your least favorite pet and adopt me? I don't really have a least favorite pet, guys. I like all the pets. There might be some I don't really like or like will ever use, but I don't think I have a least favorite pet. I don't know, I can't really think of one, I'm so sorry. But next question, what made you start your channel? Like, who inspired you? So I've always just wanted to start a YouTube channel. It's always been like one of my goals and like I guess one of my dreams. So I guess my brain inspired my brain. I don't know, I just always wanted a YouTube channel, so I did it and I'm very happy I did. Do you have any pets? I'm guessing you meant like in real life. I do. I have 3 dogs. I love animals. I love pets. And that's probably why I love Adopt Me so much, because it's about pets and animals. So I have 3 dogs, and there's 2 girls and 1 boy. I might put the pictures on the screen of them if I find any really cute ones to put. But yeah, I do. And then last question is, what's your favorite color? I really love the color pink, especially light pink. But I really like that for like accessories building. I guess for dressing up and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to go with like black, white, and brown. It's what I dress my Roblox character in, and it's kind of what I dress even in real life. But my favorite colors, I guess to sum it up, is light pink, black, white, and brown. So thank you for your questions, Sleepy. And now here we have Ugg Char. They said congrats, thank you. And I'll just go ahead and answer the ones I don't think I've answered already. They said, what was your first Adopt Me pet you traded for? I think it was either the Happy Duckling or the Flower Power Duckling, because I needed more of them for like a neon or something like that. I think those are the first pets I traded for, if I'm like recalling correctly. And then they said, is there a pet you really want but still don't have? I guess I want a mega owl now, along with my neon owl. I'm still on the fence of whether to make my neon owl into a mega or just get another owl. We'll see what happens, but whatever I do, I will record it for you guys and make a video off of it. So I guess I'll go with that. Then they did ask me some kind of more personal questions, which of course I don't mind at all. I actually really like these questions. So let's get started. They said, do you like it where you live? I really do. I live in I'm just gonna go ahead and say a very nice state. A lot of people want to live here, I think. It's very nice. I really do like it. And they said, if you could relive one part of your life again, which time would it be? So for this, I'm just gonna have to go with when I was much younger, like in my preteen, early middle school, late elementary school years, when all I did was watch my favorite shows and play Roblox and things like that. Because life, as you get older, you get so many more responsibilities. So you do miss when you didn't have these responsibilities. So just call me Grandma Lav at this point. I'm reminiscing. Okay, I'm reminiscing. But anyways, then they said, share an embarrassing story. I have way too many embarrassing stories. I don't think I can think of one specifically, but something I do a lot in real life is for some reason I always think that people are waving at me, and since I like to be really nice to people, and if I feel like they're waving at me or if they're like coming at me or something, I immediately try to wave back or like smile or like say hey or something, and then they're like waving at somebody in back of me and I'm like, oh. Embarrassing. So that happens quite often. And anyways, thank you for the questions, Char. I really did love your questions. Thank you. So here we have Loving. They said, hey love, congratulations. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and try to answer the ones I haven't answered already. So they said, what, I'm guessing they meant country do you live in? I live in the US, the United States. And what other games do you like rather than Adopt Me? I enjoy other games on Roblox actually, besides Adopt Me. I like Royal High, and then just random ones that I sometimes play on Roblox. And besides Roblox, I really like Minecraft. I enjoy The Sims. I like Fortnite. I also have been playing Marvel Rivals 2 recently. So yeah, I do enjoy other games besides Adopt Me and Roblox. And then they said, what color is your hair? I have really dark brown hair, which I like to say it's black because it's very dark, that it looks black to me. But I've heard that you can't really have black hair, that it's always just really dark brown. But again, I don't know. It's just very dark, okay? And then they said, how do you get people to watch your videos? If you're trying to start, I guess, your own YouTube channel and post, my main, I guess, tip for you is to just keep posting, don't stop, because that's just what I did from the very beginning, and it's definitely the only thing that really works. You just want to keep posting, and you always want to make sure that you post things that you enjoy, but that you think that other people will enjoy to watch as well. So yeah, I think that's how. So thank you for your questions, Loving. Next here I have Nene Likes Stars. He said, congrats on 20k. Oh my gosh, I remember being subscribed at 3k and seeing you grow makes me so happy. Thank you so much, Nene. That means a lot, and I can't believe you've been here since 3k. If there's anybody else that has been here since that long ago, tell me in the comments, because I just need to give you a big huge like hug because I just can't believe you've been here with me for that long. It's really insane, so I really appreciate it. And their question is, what's your favorite, least favorite pet? Adopt me. My favorite pet is my neon owl, and I really also like the ducklings, and I really like the glormy, and I really like the caterpillar. I just like a lot of pets in Adopt Me, but I'm just gonna go with my favorite one is my owl because it's the one I use all the time. And I don't really have a least favorite pet. I just think I don't have ones I really like or enjoy much, but yeah, I don't think I have a least favorite pet. And they also said, do you speak any other languages? I do. I speak Spanish. It's actually my first language. I'm Hispanic, so English is actually my second language. And they said, that's all. Congrats on 20K. You really deserve it. Thank you so much, Nene. I really appreciate your questions. So here we have Zanzira. They have quite a lot of questions, but I don't mind answering them all. They also said, congrats on 20K subs, you definitely deserve it. And Lav, I wanted to say that you're one of my top 5 favorite YouTubers, and not all of these questions consider Adopt Me. There's so many YouTubers that I like too, by the way. Well, I'm glad I'm one of those. And now onto the Q&A questions. Okay, so I'm gonna try to answer these quite quickly. What's your favorite pet? I really love dogs. What's your favorite animal? I'm just gonna go with dogs as well. What's your favorite music? I enjoy all kinds of music. It's just whatever I prefer at the moment, I guess, but I enjoy all kinds of music, honestly. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I really love and always watch Flamingo, and I also really enjoy Queso, but I guess he's a streamer, but I watch his gameplay mainly on YouTube. I don't really get to tune into his streams much, but yeah. What's your favorite food? I love all types of food, but I'm gonna go with fruits. I really love fruits so much. What's your favorite update from Adopt Me? I really loved their Easter update from when I first started with the ducklings. Again, I'm obsessed with them, and it's such good memories, so I think I just have like attachment to them. Okay. Anyways, how many languages do you speak? I speak 2 languages, English and Spanish. What's your favorite game on Roblox? Definitely Adopt Me. And do you sell any of your outfits at the moment? I don't, guys. I'm so sorry. I feel like people ask me this quite often in my comments too. I don't really sell outfits at all. And I'm really sorry about that, but if I ever do, I will let you guys know for sure. Do you trade any pet wares? I don't at the moment. I kind of just trade pet wares when I need other pet wares. And who's your favorite Sanrio character? I really like Kuromi. I'm gonna go with her. I really like her. Who's your favorite Disney character? My mind just kind of went blank. I like a lot of Disney princesses. I'm just gonna go with all the princesses because I can't think of anybody else. Do you sing? I don't. I wish I could sing though. Everybody that can sing is so talented and definitely wish I could. Do you play any other games on Roblox other than Adopt Me? I do play Royal High quite often too. What's your favorite fruit? Oh my goodness, wait, I was not expecting. I didn't read all the questions before answering them. So yeah, I just said my favorite food is fruits. My favorite fruit is definitely mangoes. I really like mangoes. Then I like strawberries, and then I really like grapes. So in that order. Oh my gosh, and cherries. I really like cherries too. And then last question is, do you have any tips on how to make neons and megas fast? Definitely grind with your main and 2 auth accounts at least. Have the pet certificate on, and there's way more tips, so go watch my videos. I'll link them all in the description for you and for anybody else that wants to know how to grind for them quickly. But I might also even make another new video specifically on grinding for neons and megas, but I have made videos talking about how to like grind for pets and grinding tips, so definitely go watch those if you haven't already. And then they said, that's all for now. Again, not all of these questions consider Adopt Me, and Live, if you answer my question, I'll be so happy. Oh my gosh, and they said they speak French. But of course, I'll answer all your questions. Thank you for thank you for asking them. And yeah, thank you so much. Then here we have Dandelion Bubble. They said, congratulations, I love your videos so much and you seem like the sweetest person. I really appreciate that, Dandelion. You definitely seem like a very sweet person too. They asked me 3 questions, but they did say I can pick one. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the last one. They said, what pet do you think is the cutest when left normal? For this one, I'm gonna go with the goose. I have a neon goose and I've seen the mega goose. I actually wanted the mega goose for a while, but I'm not gonna lie, I really love the normal version of it the most. I just think it looks very cute and elegant when it's normal. But I definitely do think that there's others that are very nice when they're left normal as well. Like right now we have the Glormy Dolphin. That one looks very cool normal too. And there's definitely so much more, but those are the only ones that come up to my mind right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go with those for now. Then here we have Harm's Kayets. I don't know if I said that right, I'm so sorry. But they asked, who is your inspiration and does your family know about your success? My inspiration is honestly you guys and the community that I have built here, and everybody that has supported me and that has subscribed and everything. You guys keep me going, and I definitely don't ever want to leave this. So, you guys are my inspiration. And does your family know about your success? They definitely do. I share everything with my family, so they do know that I have like a YouTube channel and all of that, and they're definitely very proud of me because I've told them like everything. So they're definitely very proud of me, and they're happy for me because they do know that having a YouTube channel and posting was always something that I wanted to do. So they're very happy, and I am as well. But thank you for your questions. And for the last question, we have Champy Forever. They said congrats on 20k. Thank you, Champy. And then they asked, what is the pet you want to get to over 2000 friendship level, and what is your favorite mega in the game? I think I already answered the favorite mega, so I'm just gonna go with my flower power duckling again, but I do have a lot more megas that I like. But what is the pet you want to get to over 2000 friendship level? Some of you guys may already know this and will probably know my answer, but I am working on getting my owl, my neon owl, to over 2000 friendship level right now. So that's the pet that I want to get over 2000 friendship level. And then I want to get her to 3000, 4000, 5000. So definitely it'll never stop. But yeah, thank you for your questions. And yeah, I think those are all the questions for today that I have to answer. So to go ahead and wrap everything up, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you watched till the end, I'm very grateful, and I did hope that I can answer some of your guys' questions or just anything that you guys were curious about me. I hope that I got to answer that for you today. And again, thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you all next time.